Hello, today I'm going to be beating Toilet Simulator by Elite Cameraman. Let's get into it. I started off by picking my unit and, well, I choose a cameraman. Immediately after I started, I got a free gem multiplier. Just like all simulators, the first thing you had to do at the start was go over and destroy stuff. An amazing part about this game is that you get a free hoverboard, so no Robux having to be spent on that. And now to open my first egg. And I've got to say, this opening animation is really good. And the first unit I got was, well, the cameraman. After I get that unit, I look around for a bit and just figure out all the controls for the game. And then I was able to afford another unit. And as you can see in the background there, I got a Speakerman. I then opened another egg and got another Speakerman. I then opened another one and, well, this time I got a toilet. I then went and just grinded until I could afford the next area, and then, well, after I could afford it, I went through the area. After I went through this area, I looked and it gave me a starter pack, and I'm probably not going to buy it. Yeah, I'm going to buy it later. I then found the upgrade machine, and once I went onto pet equip, yeah, I was just a little bit too poor. So I went over, destroyed a diamond pile, and still too poor. Yeah, I'll come back when I can afford it. Alright, I can afford it now. But in the meantime, I did go and buy some units. Nothing really good because they'll get replaced later, but now I'm going to go and buy it. So now I have an extra pet equipped, so it will just make grinding a whole bunch faster. Alright, so you know how I said I wasn't gonna buy it? Yeah, I got bored, so I'm gonna buy the pack. Ka-ching. Alright, there goes my... another one! Alright, so it's offering me another one, but no. Alright, so now I'm going to open both of the eggs, starting with the Speakerman one. In this I'm hoping for the upgraded Titan Speakerman, but let's just hope for the best. Alright, so I got the large Speakerman in that one. Now, time to move on to the cameraman one. Sorry about the bad opening one for this, but didn't want to see what it was before I got it. But I got the most common one, so it didn't really matter. If you want to see me open more of those, just comment below. Alright, so anyway, I spent a lot more time grinding, and then I equipped some boosters too, and overall just try to beat the game faster. And then I could afford the next area, so I went and bought it. And all the areas here are very well made. Even later on in the game, they're all very well made. I got the next area, and something which actually surprised me is there was a boss. And because the boss spawned quite frequently, and it did give a lot of money, so I just beat the boss up for a while. And then I was able to leave the area. Alright, from now on I'm only going to show like a small bit of grinding, a small bit of hatching, and the boss. Because otherwise this video is going to go on for 100 minutes, 3 years, 17 days, 2 months, and more. And here I buy the entrance to the boss, and overall the boss here looks quite cool. Because I was playing it when it first dropped, there was still a few bugs, like it had a sign button, and I tried to sign some of my units, but it didn't work, so I gave up. It was also at this point where I just couldn't be bothered to do anything, so I went around and found a free unit which I claimed. And I also found something which was a lot better. Something which... yeah, gambling. So, I had 16 spins, and I spun all of them trying to get the number 1. Guess what I got? I was so close on this one. Yeah, overall I got nothing in it, so I'm not gonna go and put you through the hassle of watching it. I'm gonna just go back to grinding. And here, I am able to afford the next boss area. And this boss is underwhelming, at the very least. It's basically just a block. Soon after beating the boss a few times, I was able to afford the next area. In this next area, there was a fun machine which can make your units into shiny, which makes them stronger. Not too long after, I was able to go and beat the boss. This boss took a while to defeat, but not as long as some of the others. The next boss took a while to reach, which is why it cost so much more to get to the area, but after I could reach the area, in my opinion, this is the best boss, look-wise, in the game. I also found out about this code, and I redeemed it, so if you haven't redeemed it, go redeem it. There's a big jump in money for me here just because I went AFK overnight, because I couldn't be bothered to grind. It just took too long, but now I'm able to reach the next boss. And just like all the other bosses, this one took forever to beat. Something I'm just going to quickly mention is that this teleporting animation is actually so cool. Alright, after one day of grinding, a few hours, and quite a lot of editing, I've finally reached a point where I can get into the final zone. And now, I'm going to buy the final area, and just like that, I am now in the final area with the final boss. And this here is the final boss, and all I have left to do in this game is beat him. Let's get on with it. Oh yeah, I'm not going to put you through the entire fight. The entire fight takes like 20 minutes. And just like that, immediately skipped pretty much all the boss fight. And there we go, I have fully completed this game. Before the end of this video, I just want to quickly show you this glitchy toilet. And this isn't sped up or anything, it's not attacking. As you can see, I'm just moving around normally. Its head's just moving around the place. But I love playing this game, and I hope it does very well. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and sorry if it's not what you expected, but goodbye!